Good afternoon, and welcome to the Clearinghouse CDFI 18th Annual Shareholder Meeting. We're so pleased that all of you are here today to share with us some of the experiences, the accomplishments, and the activities that we undertook in the last year. Thank you for being a part of our success. In 2014, we accomplished a number of milestones. Our organization totaled over $1 billion in cumulative lending since our inception. In addition to that, we recognized a pre-tax profit of over $4.5 million. I'm also pleased to report that we undertook the process to receive a Standard & Poor's rating as a financial institution. We were very happy to receive a AA rating from Standard & Poor's, indicating the strength of our organization. Addressing unmet credit need is at the heart of what we do here at Clearinghouse CDFI. This would not be possible without the support of you, our shareholders and supporters. Please join me in taking a look at a few of our borrowers for 2014.
One Santa Fe means enhancing the economic viability of the Arts District, being a part of what the Arts District has become and continues to become as a vital part of downtown LA.
When the folks at One Santa Fe came to us looking for a grocer to move into the retail complex that they have down here, we were interested. Bill and the folks involved with One Santa Fe sort of showed us around and we fell in love with it. I mean, yes, we're a grocery store. We want to be a part of the community, but be that other place. People are at work and people are at home, but we want to be one of the other places that they visit. I think One Santa Fe is sort of the poster child for where the Arts District is right now.
When one looks at the financial structure of One Santa Fe, a critical component is the new market tax credit piece. And of course, Clearinghouse CDFI is a critical component of that. I'd like to say to Clearinghouse CDFI and particularly to Jay Harrison, who was the point person as we worked through putting our financing together. Thank you for being, I'll say, our partner at One Santa Fe and for all of the effort and work that you constructively put into helping One Santa Fe become a reality. It wouldn't be here without you.
My name is Jaron Christopher O'Neill, and I'm the senior pastor, president, and CEO of Fountain of Love Christian Center in the city of Pomona. I've literally been crusading or evangelizing since I was like 13. I just grew up in church. So when I got about 23, my dad asked me to, take over the youth, so I did. About 7 years in, we were having a big conference. I was leading the youth conference and my dad was doing the adult conference because they ran simultaneously. They kind of called me out and ordained me right there on the spot. So I'm thinking I'm just going to continue working with my dad. 6 months later, he passes away. I heard in my heart, this is your time. This is what I've called you to do. So I took the reins and 8 years later, here we are. So the growth started happening, the people started coming, and I really felt that we needed to have a building that matched the spiritual DNA of our church. We were looking around for a building for a while. Because this building was an REO, we had to move very, very quickly to get the building. We were able to put a significant down here, but we only had a 1-year interest-only loan at 12%. That's where Clearinghouse CDFI came in to help us. I had a very, very tough time dealing with the private money lenders that tried to definitely take advantage of us. I heard about Clearinghouse CDFI from a good friend of mine. Introduced me to Martise, who is a great guy, just awesome. And I feel like he's a good friend, but I've never seen him face to face just yet. The rest was history. There were other options for us, but Clearinghouse CDFI understood us as a ministry. Yes, were there other banks? Sure. that got us, that understood us and made it attainable for us to get this loan? No, it was only Clearinghouse CDFI. For me, it's a godsend, and I scream their praises all the time. So to work with like Amanda and Susan Beers, and I mean, they were just top notch. Thank you for caring enough to go through our file, and you took the time to go through and see the story behind the numbers. Many lives are going to be changed, and many households are going to be impacted. To the investors, I appreciate you, and we would love to have you guys come out and celebrate with us, and I'll send you personal invites. God bless.
The mission of Earthbeam is to provide healthy, clean food for the community for two main reasons. Clean food for us people, clean food production for sustainable agriculture on the planet. The story of Earthbeam began in 1971. I had been out of the service for a year and a half, and I got the idea that I wanted to eat clean, healthy food after being out of the Navy and experiencing the opposite for 4 years. When I was developing the idea to actually open a retail food store, I'd been invited up to the San Francisco Bay Area by my sister. I really fell in love with the area and found that sense of community. I started scouting down the peninsula, ended up in Burlingame, start there. My friends, 4 of them and I, put the business together, and here we are 43 years later. I was introduced to Clearinghouse CDFI through the Alliance for Community Development based in Oakland in the Bay Area here. The director of the Propel program, she knew that because of the loan that I needed, that I should go directly to Clearinghouse CDFI. I was interviewed by Fathia. She liked what I had to say, she liked my business, and she thought we were a fit. And she proceeded to get the loan process started. The process went really smoothly and took a record short amount of time. I'm really grateful to Clearinghouse CDFI for being willing to lend me money to help me finance my dream. And I'm grateful that they accepted my vision as well as my business plan. They stood with me, and I'm really grateful for that.
My name is Dr. Catherine Eisenhower, and I am the CEO of Shields for Families. From the beginning, Shields has held on to this particular mission and motto, and that's believing, building, becoming. We believe in the families, we believe in the community, we believe that they can build in order to achieve their goals. We serve over 10,000 families, and so every day we have a multitude of families coming to our programs for substance abuse treatment, mental health services, child welfare services. We have a large after-school program and a charter high school. So, but families, primarily the biggest issue is that families are coming to us with needs. And so a day in the life of Shields for Families is helping those families to get whatever it is that they need. And that's what we're all about.
When I walked into Shields, they referred me to a Healthy Start program that would help me with high school diploma and help me find a job. I was with my 1-year-old and my 3-year-old, and at the time I was homeless, and it was like a blessing to me because I needed the help. I felt relieved. I felt like there's help for me and my children.
I reached out to the Clearinghouse CDFI member who has always been in contact with us and asked him if there was some way we could make this happen. And he said, let's work on it. Let's get it done. I felt like Martise was my angel. He listened to our story and he said, I'm going to figure out a way that we can make this happen. He stayed in touch with me the entire process.
We are sitting in what has been termed the Empowerment Center for Shields for Families, and this beautiful building was purchased with the efforts of Clearinghouse CDFI. And it's just a beautiful, serene building, and it's just a beacon in the community because we have people that just want to see what we're doing, so they walk in.
I really want to thank Clearinghouse CDFI, the staff, the investors, for believing in nonprofit organizations like Shields. Clearinghouse CDFI is truly committed, I feel, to the community and willing to take that extra step, have that faith, so that the community can benefit.
The mission statement for Lake Mead Christian Ministries is that we exist to make disciples of Jesus Christ using education and community. Nevada has really experienced a lot of difficulty in the area of K-12 education. So with smaller classroom sizes and just kind of the intentional program that we have here, it's very appealing to the citizens of this area as an alternative to public education. We have a program that is faith-based, non-denominational, open enrollment, so there's a number of people that come, and so it really is very conducive for classroom goals to be met. And then the other thing that really sets us apart is just that partnership with parents, where parents feel that they are a part of the educational process.
My name is Miriam Al-Masri.
My name is Zach.
Violet.
Emma Thomas.
My name is Lucy.
I attend Lake Mead Christian Academy, and I'm in kindergarten.
K4.
I'm in kindergarten.
3rd grade.
I'm in the 6th grade.
I'm a freshman here.
I'm in 10th grade.
My favorite subject is reading. Art, math,
and Spanish.
Art and recess.
And my favorite thing about LMCA is the community. I love the teachers, and I know that they love me back.
We had been working with a state bank and had gone through a number of the normal financing processes, having a commitment issued for what they believed they could do as far as the loan amount, and some of the covenants that were going to be in place in the end seemed a little bit restrictive, and some of the loan amounts began to kind of decrease where it wouldn't be as helpful to us as what type of help we needed. So many times business decisions that are before the school are things that I'll write in newsletters to our parents. That's when I began talking to Brian Maddox, and he began to explain some of the differences between the type of financing that we could look at with Clearinghouse CDFI. So as we began to have that conversation, it was very apparent right from the beginning that it would be a huge advantage to the school. Not only would there be certain things that would definitely benefit us, it was just such a refreshing time for me to see that there was actually a lending institution that seemed to really want to help a nonprofit accomplish their mission. Never has a lending experience been so helpful and so easy for us to navigate through the necessary paperwork and end up with the end result being a wonderful opportunity for the school. I would just say to those that are a part of the leadership of Clearinghouse CDFI that it's just a remarkable benefit that you've brought to organizations like Lake Mead Christian Academy. I would just commend everyone that's involved in this work because it's so worthwhile.
Thank you, CDFI!
As you can see, we've made a difference in the lives of many people throughout our service area over the past year. None of this would be possible without the support of you, our friends, supporters, and most importantly, our shareholders. On behalf of the entire Clearinghouse CDFI team, we wish to say to you, thank you very much.